Whoa. What a long wait. Hi, everybody. Welcome in.
How many people we got showing up? Not enough.
Hopefully there's no echo today. I am praying.
Like I see some of you just standing out there in Discord waiting. I see you triple purple dot. Get in here.
Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome back to another official Mobby Nerdy live stream. We're here in May. Sound check's good? Yay! Thank you, everyone.
Wow. Don't jinx it. We're starting off good.
World first Mobby stream, no audio difficulty. For everyone joining us today, I'm your community manager. My name is Arcee, and joining me is community manager.
You're wonderful, lovable Elebon. Let's get ready to rock.
Why do you always introduce yourself? You are lovable and wonderful, but like haughty, confident.
You know, you gotta try a different phrase every time, I guess. I don't know.
Something will stick. I really liked your dad, Elebon. Anyway, I digress. You know we're here for one reason and one reason only. You may have seen it from our promo and from our previews. We are here to talk about Renovation Season 7.
God, are we up to Season 7 already?
Isn't that crazy? Here, let me show the infographic. For everyone joining us today, we have... Ta-da! We've got some changes going on, you can tell. We talked about this a little bit in our producer letter earlier this year. So we've got some changes to Gunslinger, some changes to Ninja, some overall improvements. If you heard my bones crack just then, no you didn't.
I heard it from over here.
No you didn't. We're gonna get into all of this today, and of course we've got some other goodies to talk about. So, is everybody ready? Are you excited?
I am. Let's see what we got.
Alright, let me swap on over. I'm excited. Excited to make sure I don't leak any details. Alright everyone, you see this? Welcome to our web post for Renovation Season 7 update. We've got quite a lot of content. Before I get into any of the nitty-gritty and any of the details, I do want to pop out our disclaimer that you can see right in the bottom in the middle of our screen. All content is not final. Some items may be subject to change. So, with that in mind, we will try to keep all of our information as accurate as possible by the time this web post is posted. I believe it is set for today at 5 PM PDT. So, if there are any changes...
Any further changes will be made up until the day of the patch.
Yes. Thank you, Elebon. So, there's still time.
The BGM is drowning us both out, so we may need to turn that down.
Here, I got you. Let me know if that's a little bit better. I feel like I'm so loud in my ears. If I'm too quiet for y'all, then I can adjust.
Okay, so we need to update our mics a little bit.
I got you, I got you. Let me get you. Let me pop Elebon up. I'm already quite loud.
Is it?
Whoa, wow, wow, wow.
Are we better? Elebon Renovation.
Elebon, do you remember earlier when you said, wow, no audio, no audio issues?
I know.
Immediate. Question mark, question mark.
Oh, your name tag's also missing apparently.
My name.
Who are you?
Where'd my name go? Hello?
I swear we did a check before we went live.
Where is my name? You know what? It's fine. I'll figure it out later. Haha. Hopefully this is better.
CM Abyssal Void.
Arcee's the ninja confirmed. Honestly, that was what I was going to get into. Okay. I hope the audio still sounds okay. If this is not loud enough, we're gonna get ASMR. I'm gonna pull you guys in close.
At least let us know if the audio is still good or not.
I hear her, but I can't find her. Alright, I'm gonna take that as an okay. Elebon, let's get into this. I'm gonna ask you to start while I figure things out.
Alrighty, let's just jump right into Renovation 7.
Don't look at any of that. Starting with Renovation Season 7.
We're just leaking those immediately.
Stop. We're not leaking anything.
That's what the hyperlinks are for. That's what the hyperlinks are for.
We're going on the script.
We had a script? But to begin with, we've got our Gunslinger changes here that I know a lot of you have been excited for. Starting off with Shooting Rush. We've increased the damage for all ranks. For example, at Dan 3, you have before it was 600%. Now it's 960%. So a good increase there. We'll show it off in a little bit. For Flash Launcher, we've again increased the damage again for all ranks. On Dan 3, it was 1300%. It is now 1625%. That's a lot of numbers.
That is a lot of numbers. You're stressing me out.
We've also increased the distance pushback when using that skill has been removed, so you won't be flying backwards. And of course, an area of effect splash damage has also been applied to the skill within a radius of 3.5 meters, which again we'll show you shortly. Or I do believe we have a before and after, do we not?
I should have a before and after for Flash Launcher. Shall we show it all?
Let's show that one off real quick. Give them a nice little taste here.
Oh, of course. Why does it not fit? Hold on. Chat, don't look. There we go. Here you can see a parallel between new and old. So with the older version of the Flash Launcher, it is only single target and your Milition does get knocked back a little bit. In the new version, you do not get knocked back at all, and the splash damage AoE is a little bit longer.
It's looking quite beautiful. I'm sure a lot of you are going to be launching away.
I'm very excited, very happy to be showing those off. Definitely did not cram and make those in my premiere like 5 minutes before stream. Oh my gosh.
They're saying I have 2 name tags now, so... Or it's over my face. Okay.
I'm gonna steal this one and make this mine.
You can have your name tag back. I don't need it. Moving on, for Bullet Slide, we've delayed the skill delay after being used is now reduced. Simple, quick and easy. Not a whole lot of changes to that one. For Bullet Storm, we've actually increased quite a bit here. The damage per shot has been increased for all ranks. Doubled, actually. We've also doubled the damage per additional target for all ranks, and doubled the max damage limit for all ranks as well. As you can see here, the before and after values. We've also shortened the cooldown from 15 seconds to 12 seconds at rank 1. And to counterbalance those, the attack interval per shot has been slightly increased from negligible to a little bit more noticeable.
You won't even feel it.
And lastly, Way of the Gun. We've doubled the damage for, bonus damage has been increased for all ranks. For rank 1, it's been doubled. The cooldown, of course, has also been shortened from 180 seconds to 120 seconds at rank 1. But a lot of changes.
A lot to be done.
I see what you did there with your name tag. But yeah, that's all we've got for the Gunslinger cooldown or changes this time around.
Quite a lot. I'm very excited to see a lot of these before and afters. It's nice to compare them all side by side like this and see the significant change. I'm in particular very excited about Flash Launcher, as you could have already inferred. I think it'll be really nice. Also, just the overall damage upgrade for Shooting Rush, Bullet Storm, Way of the Gun, everything will be quite nice.
I expect to see a lot more rootin', tootin', and shootin' out there.
I can't believe you. In addition to Gunslinger, we also have changes for Ninja, so let's go ahead and look at that. Ooh, she's scrolling. First things first, we have Shuriken Charge. The damage for Shuriken Charge has been changed and increased for all ranks, and so before and after for Dan 3. In addition, the range has been ever so slightly increased from 14 meters to 15 meters, and the cooldown has been shortened from 4 seconds to 2 seconds, so cooldown halved. Very nice. The slight range increase is quite nice. I love it. And also, can we give it up for the damage? But wait, speaking of damage, moving into Kunai Storm, the damage for Kunai Storm has been huge, crazy amounts.
That's insane. Over doubled.
Over doubled. It's really wild. So the values before were 560, now 1,288, as well as an increase in range. So the range has been increased by 5 meters at Dan 3. We should have an asset for
I
this
believe we do.
Let me look. Perceive.
It's kunai storm, not kunai with chain, chat.
Ooh, I want to say it on stream so bad. So it's a little bit hard to see from the assets that I took, but the range is ever so slightly significantly larger. You, of course, will not be able to infer the damage entirely, but we'll maybe show it off a little bit in game 2 so you can get a size of the scale. Alright, let's move on to one of the more impactful changes, I would say, for Ninja. We have Explosive Kunai. So, we have quite a lot going on for Explosive Kunai. Starting off, the damage has been increased a little bit. The range has also been increased, doubled for rank 1. The cooldown has been halved, shortened from 4 seconds to 2 seconds. And when the skill is cast, the distance between each kunai will adjust to be farther apart the farther the skill is from your character. We'll show this off in an asset. It's a little bit weird in writing, but you'll see it when you see it. As well as a couple other notes. So, the explosive trigger range for the kunai has been increased from 1 meter to 2 meter at rank 1. We've also changed it a little bit so that the hit targets no longer get super pushed out of position. Before, when you would use explosive kunai, your targets would just go everywhere. Now it's a little bit more subdued, but you will still see a little bit of a hit. The cooldown has also been reduced from 11 seconds to 6 seconds. The enemy's stun duration has been reduced from 3 seconds to 2 seconds, so a small little adjustment. And the delay after using the skill has been reduced. So, let me show you what explosive kunai actually looks like. Here you can see the before. You can see the nerfed range. And everybody just goes everywhere. Here, with Renovation Season 7...
I don't know. I'm personally a fan of the ragdolls, of just them being thrown everywhere.
Are you kidding? Look at how beautiful that is. These are a little bit longer gifts, so...
They're supposed to be a... Where's the big kaboom at?
Please bear with me. The boom is still there! This way your targets are at least grouped a little bit better. So, I imagine this will be quite useful CC.
Well, that's what our puppeteers are for. They're supposed to bring them all back together.
Our puppeteers had their chance last month. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to some more of the niche changes. Moving on, we have a couple changes to Smokescreen and Sakura Abyss. So, some of our changes to Smokescreen include the range being increased from 10 meters to 15 meters, and the delay being reduced after using the skill. This is a little bit harder to show you because Smokescreens... The animation's a little bit tricky, but we'll show you in-game. We'll show you what it all looks like. And last but not least, the change for Sakura Abyss, which... Oh, I have been waiting. The cooldown has been significantly reduced from 300 oh my god, I can't even say seconds down to 1 minute 60 seconds in total at rank 1. Now we can spam all of our effects a little bit better. There are so many good Sakura Abyss effects that this is going to be wonderful. I'm excited. It's going to have great usage now that you can use it a little bit quicker. Nice! But wait, that's not all. Of course we have more updates with Renovation Season 7. Elebon, are you ready to get into the rest of our items?
Oh, we're just going to jump straight in? Alrighty.
Scroll down, you can't see? Do you want to see? We've got some further improvements, starting with our partner improvements.
Oh, a lot of you have been waiting for this one.
I'm going to go ahead and hide our cameras for this so that we can really get the full effect.
Of course. So, as you were aware of last month, we did stop the sale of partner... let me rephrase that again. Our partner trade unlock potions to bring forth this change. All these changes, really. Starting with partner card purchases will now appear in your inventory as an in-game item.
Yes.
Similar to our VIP that we done last year. The partners you can now have cards that you can now put on the auction house, trade with other players, all that sort of thing. So using the card from the inventory, of course, will create the partner card on the character creation menu. As I had mentioned, partner cards are now tradable with the other players, so feel free to collect them all. Of course, the following partners and their mounts are now a permanent item on the cash shop, such as the maid, butler, commerce, and their mounts, such as the broom, carriage, longboat, and the package. The equipment equipped by partners are, of course, no longer bound and can be retrieved by the player without having to use the trade unlock potion. Of course, as a result, all remaining partner trade unlock potions will be removed as of this coming maintenance. If you had purchased a partner trade unlock potion from the cash shop since April 1st, 2024, and it's still unused, you will be refunded the amount purchased in NX. Additionally, for those who happen to have any partner trade unlock potions sold on the auction house, but you haven't claimed those funds, you'll be delivered the gold via mailbox. In addition to this change, we've now included a style tab to the partners. So with the style tab, we've also included tail and faceware slots, so you can now dress up your maids and butlers the way you've been wanting to. Newly created Lenine partners.
I love Laylene.
Will now have 5 times partner stat training kits in their inventory. Players who had previously purchased these types of partners before the update will receive the 5 partner stat training kits in the mailbox on your highest level character. Additionally, we've improved the gift function, where you can now, the maximum number of daily gifts have been increased from 5 to 10. The partner's favorability from it will now increase further when gifting an item from 2 to 5. However, we've also changed it to where partners now only accept a certain type of gift, which the maids will now accept herbs, the butlers will accept fish, the Lanine will accept instruments, and commerce, William, and our crossover partners will accept gems.
I can't believe you called them herbs.
Herbs, yeah. Why? What do you call them?
Herbs. The H is silent.
I'm a Midwestern. That's my accent coming through.
We've got a couple more notes related to our partner update, so let me scroll on down.
And of course, I'll finish it off then. The partners have, of course, been given a partner-exclusive tab in their shops containing partner age potions and Homestead partner basic motion card boxes. And if you're worried, partner age potions will not reset on Saturdays, so you don't have to worry about that. Additionally, you can now change most partners' body type and weight, or height. A partner's weight, upper body, and lower body can be modified similar to a player's body through the use of hot springs and feeding them food.
I can't wait to see the cheese-wheeled partners.
You don't even feed cilantro.
That was a really fast response.
I mean, additionally, a partner's height can be modified through the use of partner age potions. However, the William and the Commerce partners cannot have their body type or height modified, so keep that in mind. You can also have multi-person chairs used with partners. A partner can only be seated on a multi-person chair that has been placed by the Militian who summoned them. That sounds weird. We'll show you in-game in just a moment. And of course, after sitting on the multi-person chair, you can change the seat that your summoned partner occupies through right-clicking a partner and selecting Sit Together. These, of course, only matter in the 3, 4, 6, and 8 chairs, but we'll show you then. In addition, some partner dialogue and lines have been updated, and if you just don't want them to talk at all, we've included a Disable Basic Interaction button has been added in the menu options when right-clicking a partner. Toggling this option will hide all speech bubbles and dialogue, as well as motions by the partner.
Quite a lot of additions have been added this time around. I'm looking forward to this. Elebon, what say you? We hop in game and take a look at everything.
Yeah, let's...
Everything so far.
Yeah. Shall we start with the renovation changes or the partner?
Ooh, you know what? Let's work backwards. Let's work with our partner changes first, if that's alright with you.
I'm all down for it. Let's summon my wonderful maid here.
Oh no.
Get it? Maid?
Wait, let me show it. Oh no. Guys, we can't keep letting him get away with this. I don't know if you're able to see maid. Elebon maid. Awful.
I'm proud of my pun. I'm sure Runic is getting a good laugh out of it too.
You better not.
Let me move these.
Of the things that you described, you talked about shares with your partners. Are you able to show them all?
Absolutely. Give me 1 second here. We are going to make room here. Alright, so we've got ourselves a beautiful 8-person set camping enthusiasts.
Ooh, I'm in the middle of it.
So, at the moment, I decided to select the barbecue, grilling up some good burgers there. My maid has automatically chosen the top slot. So, where is she? So if I select this...
Let me go ahead and show your perspective too.
That might be a good idea.
I wanted to ask first.
Oh no, you're fine. Let me just move all these extra bags out of the way.
Don't look at them. Don't look at the bags.
Oop. Okay. So if we right-click my maid, go down to sit together, you can now choose which option you'd like her to choose. Let's have her look through a telescope. You're not going to see much in the library, but have at it. In addition, not supposed to see that yet.
Don't look.
Make your party real quick, Arcee.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll show all that. We'll show all that stuff off in a minute. But
partner stuff. Ooh, I'm still an artisan on this character.
Okay. So now, if you were to say summon your partner,
my beloved, my cilantro.
Have you fed him recently?
No, but I have dog food in my inventory.
Oh God. However, now if you decide to take a seat yourself through our party,
hold on.
It is unfortunate that only the partner that the Militian has summoned, in this case, this is my chair, so only my partner can sit. But if Arcee decides to accept, Cilantro just is only allowed to sit on the floor. A little bit unfortunate, but it's nice though.
It's quite nice to see your partner interacting with you like this.
Absolutely.
I can see so many great scenarios, so many great screenshots just waiting.
Like you ignoring Cilantro there. He's hungry. He even said it.
Treated like a dog. Demi, please. I would let him in the furniture if I could.
But, you know, for those that were curious, let me minimize that. Minimize that. Get out of here, bag. I've added some tails and glasses. Let's...
Some doodads.
Where is manage inventory? There we are.
So that window. Pretend you didn't look at it. We'll get to it.
What window? We'll give her a nice little mustache and some glasses. Oop.
Elebon.
Tail.
You giving her a mustache?
Indeed.
You are so foul for that.
But yeah, just a few changes there. Of course, we can also change her height. Oh, I gotta take off the chair for a moment.
Feed her cheese wheels. Oh, I should have given you some.
Yeah, I don't have any food on me. I just have height changes.
You want dog food?
Wait, why am I... Oh, wait. Oh, right.
Oh.
You have to feed the partner the H potion. My apologies. It's been a while.
So small.
But of course, where'd the rest of my potions go?
You bugged out my cilantro. He only wants to chill on the ground now. Alright, he can sit there.
But of course, we also have... As you can tell, we've got our cards here. We can trade them with other players. So, yeah, that's just a few changes. What? Unless you have any extra thought. Oh, trade.
Card, please.
You do need to work on commerce, so here you go.
Excuse me? This was not an opportunity for you to insult me?
No, I'm not insulting you. I'm just suggesting some content we should run.
I think it would be really fun to run commerce together. Yeah. Alright, let's maybe get into some of our renovation changes, shall we?
How about it?
Alright. Ooh, gosh. My heart. My soul.
I'll get rid of my maid here so she doesn't get in the way. Would
you like to start with all of your gunslinger items?
We can absolutely do that. Let me clear out a few windows here. Move my statuses somewhere. There we go. Alright, so flash launcher, pretty standard. Oh, I think I've got auto combat on. Hang on one second.
This guy. Yeah, let me swap to my perspective too. I'll show it off from a scenic view.
Alright. We have the shooting rush. Pretty standard. Nothing too big changes there. Where's my... Yeah, it's still the flash launcher that I was looking at. You know what? I think we need a few more.
More?
There we go.
Elebon.
There we go. That's what I was trying to show was the splash damage, but my dummies were too far out.
They're making such a loud crunchy noise for me.
Grapple shot, bullet storm.
Still beautiful.
As you saw, it was a slightly lower, but slow enough, or still relevant enough to hit them all. Other. And of course, just the standard. Get out here, you.
Wow. No blasting in the library, sir.
So anyways, I just started a blasting.
Alright, let's move on.
Yeah, let's show off some ninja.
Oh, how I love all of the ninja changes. It might be a little bit difficult to see. I can't show you my... Maybe I can... Hold on. Maybe I can. I was gonna say, maybe I can show you my cooldown. Right, Sakura Abyss. So, Sakura Abyss, as we mentioned earlier, does indeed have a shorter cooldown. Everything else is just about the same. Oh, loud and crunchy. And then a beautiful 60-second cooldown. Chef's kiss. Moving on to our changes with Smokescreen. Might be a little bit difficult to see the range fully. But hopefully, we'll be able to compare to our live server. Of course, still our beautiful Smokescreen. Next we have Explosive Kunai! So we showed this off a lot with the asset. I think that this is such an interesting change, so fun. And of course, still good for, you know, positioning around yourself. Can you go ahead and just whack. Sick. Next, we'll show off Kunai Storm. Kunai Storm's range was ever so slightly increased, I believe. It may still be a little bit difficult to show properly, but hopefully this gives some kind of a visual cue. Also, please ignore cilantro. It's clogging up my log. Don't look at it. I'm
reading both Discord and the Twitch chat, and they're just roasting you. It's like, at least give cilantro a chair.
They better. He's deciding to sit on the ground. He chose this. Yeah. Anyway, I'm very thrilled with the changes that we've made. I think that they are so fun, so interesting. There it is, again, straight up.
Has it been 60 seconds already?
I know, right? Very fast. Isn't that impressive? Ooh, I'm excited. Anyway, I can't wait to see our militians getting out there and using these updated skills for these updated talents. I think it'll be really fun. Are we missing anything so far?
I think we're all caught up on the updates so far. Shall we dive into the next one?
Yes, let's keep moving. So, in addition to our partner update, we also have some updates to the party system. So, you may have caught a sneak peek of this. Now we can actually show it off for realsies. We have the party system changes with the following information. The party creation menu UI has been updated. Regular parties and dungeon parties have been merged. The ability to restrict parties by skill level has been removed as a result of this. The maximum length a party name can be has been increased to 50 total characters. Leaving a party name blank will auto-populate it with your militia's name. Party. Here we have a wonderful asset to kind of show the before and after, so we're dusting off the crust. Looking good.
I like the new party UI. It's got the right party name, too.
Wait! What did you make it? I was in charge of the old one.
I know.
That's messed up. That's okay. Scrolling on down. Thank you I wouldn't have caught that. The party menu UI itself has been updated. The wanted button has been renamed to recruit locally. The recruitment notice above your character will no longer expire. The wanted party recruitment member messages will no longer appear in your party chat. So you may have noticed this when I was in-game. I just still had my RC party right above me. The width of the UI has been expanded for better visibility of text. We've also added new functionality buttons, so please take a look at Recruit on Party Board, which adds or removes your party from the party bulletin board. Move to Destination, which will teleport you to the predetermined destination of the party. Recruit via Bugle, which allows you to send a bugle with the party information. We'll show these off in-game too, hopefully with the help of some other GMs on our team. But for now, continuing with our notes.
I am checking the party board real quick, and one of them needs to leave the... I need to change my UI color.
I think mine is just blue for moving. Moving on down.
Ivory's hard against the blue.
The party bulletin board UI has also been updated, so all parties, regardless of objective, will be displayed as a default view. You can now search via party name directly, but this is case sensitive, so beware when you're typing. The ability to move to parties to a preset destination has been added. When creating a normal party, the following locations are possible destinations to TP to. We've got tons from Glenbarnet to Crom, to Tatooine, to Magmel, all the way down to Abyss Piaka, and hard mode Rundle advanced dungeon. So tons and tons and tons of options. This makes it a little bit easier to group up with your friends. Please be note that a 30-second cooldown has been added in order to prevent any TP spamming, so be mindful. You can also now right-click Invite to join party. Makes inviting people a little bit easier. If you're not in a party, this will create the party and you'll send an invite to the player directly. Scroll on down so you can see some of these. This option is available through player, friends list, and guild list. This can be done across channels and various maps. Talking about the Bugle recruitment feature now. Let me make sure I'm scrolled enough. We've also added a Bugle recruitment feature. When a destination is determined in the party, the Recruit via Bugle option will be available in the party menu UI. A Horn Bugle World item is required and consumed when used. The Horn Bugle World with the shortest expiration timer will be consumed first. That way you're not just running through ones that you just got. Using this feature will display a clickable message with the party information in the message log, which allows other players to join your party with ease. Oh, I'm getting excited. I can't wait to see what the other GMs made it. The Bugle message will begin with a pound symbol, a hashtag symbol, and we'll have an outline around the message, so we have a little image asset underneath. Players joining the party via clicking the Bugle message will be prompted to change channels if necessary, so if your party's on another channel, you will move to them and their destination. The Bugle link is valid for up to 3 minutes, so if you see it in your chat log beyond 3 minutes, you will not be able to click on it. Lots of changes. I can't believe he made Giants only party.
We giants have to stick together.
It's 2025, sir. Let's go ahead and move in game really quickly so we can show this off.
I mean, I could have just said a no elf party, but that would have sounded worse.
Elebon.
It's those dang elves.
Silence, old man. The time is now. So here you can see, I still have my partner stuff party up. I'm sure there are also quite a couple other parties.
We indeed have a few parties up.
Boo, this guy! Ignoring all of Cilantro's blabber. Cuckoo. Channel 1, we're doing it. This guy.
I mean, have you seen Mulan's party? Eru serious?
Where? In the recruitment?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
In the party board.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god, it is.
And I don't know if actually I'll just pull up the log right now. If you want to pull up the message log, you can even see the eagles.
Let me leave. I'm gonna leave my party with you. And also remove you from it in the process.
Wow, rude.
Let me join Mulan. Would you like to join and move to the party's destination? I sure would. And here you'll see I've moved to Crom to join Mulan. Now, I won't show her off just in case she is still dressed potentially to show off something later in the future. Future stream. But here's a good example to show how you kind of move around when you're joining a party and when you're meeting up with your members. Oh, that's a really fun feature. I like that a lot. Okay, Elebon, I'm going to swap it back to you.
Sounds good.
Would you show me what it looks like when you're creating the party?
Absolutely. Let me actually get rid of this here. There it is. Leave the party. It's like I forgot how to leave the party. I do stuff solo these days. It's been ages now. All right. So if you actually open up the party menu, you can see here that the default destination will be none, but you can select it for some of the more in-game, medium game stuff, such as hard mode Albi Advanced, Rabbi Phantasm, Alban Knights if you're a fan of those, Magmel, all those fun stuff. But, you know, if you just want to have a fun little production party, none works too because you're not going anywhere. Not to be fair, we did not make any changes to squad, minigame, or jam bands either. Those are still perfectly fine. You can set up your Ishi squad there, your Mafia minigame, or just jam out with your friends. Let's just go ahead and create a Rabbi Phantasm party.
Please excuse the typing.
Whoop. And we'll go ahead and put it on the party board. Create the party. All right, I'm still a royal blacksmith here.
You leave him alone. He got off a vacation today.
And indeed he did, but we'll go ahead and open up the party board just to show it here. As you can tell, the objective, Rabbi Phantasm. If you're only looking for certain parties, you can also do that as well. Checking here. Here's the party name, which is also searchable. So if we type in Meteora, you can also search it like that. It is case sensitive, so be careful. So if we type Nova, you won't, with the lowercase n, you won't see it.
True. Thank you for showcasing that.
Of course. Leader, size, axis, still all the same there. We'll go ahead and also recruit. So if we do a little recruitment, I think I still have some in my inventory. I should, yes. It'll initially default to your channel, your party name, and how many people are currently in the party, but we can also exit it all out and just do that. It'll show up down the lowercase bottom. I think our screens are covering it, but we can also pull it up to the message log. And clicking here, you can see here Cuckoo's message. Ignore that for now. I found Meteora. We'll just click it. You're currently in this party, so I can't do anything here. But if Arcee were to click that one,
I'll find Meteora.
she'll automatically join.
Oh, it moved me to the dungeon.
Yes, as is expected. For me, I will need to move to destination. Poof.
Please
Wow,
don't look
even
at
brought cilantro.
Stop! I knew you were gonna bully him.
So, just some unique ideas on how you want to get your parties going.
Looking good. Let's go ahead and get back into our notes. We're getting so close to the end.
Nope.
Scrolling back over. Oh, Elebon used.
Apologies.
Don't look, don't look. Just kidding, you can look. We're gonna move on to emblems. Would you like to take this section?
Of course. So, for those that are curious, a new UI has been added for synthesizing Elebon Knight and Commander emblems. So, what you'll do is you'll right-click an Elebon Knight or Commander emblem and select Synthesize to open its synthesis UI. However, it is no longer possible to combine emblems through the drag-and-drop method. Additionally, a Training Camp tab has been added to... Oop, I spelled Sean's...
Don't look. Don't look at Shuan.
This will be fixed. Don't worry. Shop in the Elebon Knights training camp with the following items, such as the unadorned Elebon Knights emblem, Rune of Body, Rune of Mind, Sharpness, Ingenuity, and Mana. Additionally, a new item, the Elebon Knights Rune Box, will also be added. This box will contain a random chance at either an unadorned emblem or any of those 5 runes. Sorry. We should have gotten water.
Read a lot.
We should have gotten water, but regardless. Additionally, for those that prefer the Tech Duin runs, a Commander tab has been added to the Royal Quartermaster shop in the Tech Duin lobby with the following items, which would be the unadorned Commander's emblem and the Rune of Command Phantasmal Sight, Fate Weaver, Tenacious Taunt, Zone of Renewal, and Unified Might. And additionally, as before, a Rune of Command box, which will contain a random chance at an unadorned emblem or any of those 5 runes. And if you're curious, we can hop over there real quick. Don't show my screen just
I'm not.
yet.
I'll show my screen. Hi, everyone.
There is...
Saw a couple comments about emblems saying, oh, these are interesting. I haven't dabbled in emblems in a little while. Maybe I'll take a look at them. I sure hope you do.
Okay. So if you want to swip back over to me.
Yes, sir.
I'm over in the Tech Duin lobby just because it's the cloak. I never bothered to grab the items, so I should have enough money. So if we purchase, we don't need that. We will go over to Commander tab, and you can just now purchase. Did I not have enough money? Oh, bank. We're gonna bank it.
Oh no, he's spending the reserves.
We'll just grab a few of these. It's okay, I have 3 billion gold. Okay. So, let's go ahead and add one there. We'll add one here. And I hope if... Did I not synthesize these? It worked earlier.
Perhaps we can move on and not worry about it.
It'll work in the online once the patch is live. I promise.
Anything that's a little bit weird for us is we are playing on a separate server right now, so things are not completely one-to-one yet.
I might have missed a certain keyword or certain command or something, so don't worry.
Alas, the thought and the sentiment is still there.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and move on back to our patch notes for another section that was slightly peeking out. So, oh, not my screen.
Ooh.
My screen. Moving on down, we have some changes to the auction house. Let me go ahead and take this.
I'll let you have this one.
For our auction house, you can now preview hair dyes and chairs through the auction house. We know that this was a change that we were waiting for a little while. There were so many militians that were begging for this change, begging for improvements for the auction house. Previews for hair dyes and chairs have now been added. An all category has been added to the top of the category list as well. Categories can now be expanded or collapsed with a single click rather than having to double click. The following items can now be sold or purchased via the auction house from the following list. I'm going to go ahead and just scroll through this because there's quite a few.
And of course, these were all suggestions made from our players in the Discord feedback channel. So thank you to all of those who have told us that you wanted to see these particular items added to the auction house.
Quite a long list, but this is the very end of it. We are so happy to be introducing all of these changes, emblems, partner changes, auction house changes. Let's say we get into some of our patch notes.
I'm for it.
Scrolling on down, we've got a couple Fantasy Life changes as well. This was something quite fun that we were playing around with earlier. You can now highlight keywords in your chat menu options. So, there is a section in your chat menu options where you can add a word or a phrase that's said in chat, and it'll highlight it for you and draw it to your attention. This is client side, so others won't be able to see your keyword, but only you will be able to see it. You can add up to 10 words or phrases with a maximum of 20 characters per entry. Management of this system is located in Options, Social Chat, Manage Highlighted Keywords. It's so quick, you can't miss it. So, here we have a couple examples. We can also show off in-game if we wanted, but this also gets the point across. I think this will be really nice if anyone's trying to get your attention and maybe you're a little bit sidetracked, you're doing something, you're in the middle of a fight, maybe you miss a message, maybe someone's asking for you and you are all tabbed working. This will help you find when someone's trying to get your attention, or if you see something that you want. Let's see, scrolling on down to, got some additional changes. Your chat log history will not reset when changing channels. This is very nice quality of life.
Absolutely. It was like, I do not want to change channels because I want to keep reading the drama that's happening.
The drama? Elebon.
Oh, there's always drama. We know our Militians too well.
This does go to say that when you log in and out of the game, it will reset your chat, but changing channels should not. The in-game cash shop has also received an update recently. The window will now load directly into your Mobby client rather than as an external window. The specifications and security for this have been updated. The calculations performed when production crafting have been modified to capture the state when starting the craft. This will prevent situations where the game displays 100%, but maybe it still fails, or even when successfully clearing a crafting minigame, maybe something goes wrong. So, hopefully resolved now. We've also added the setting to hide the visibility of your support puppet will now be saved when swapping to extra equipment slots. This makes it a little bit easy. We know when you swapped before, they still popped up. Hopefully, it's all good this Thursday. Moving on down, shadow missions that previously required you to be in a party to progress, such as Secret of Sathach Caverns, will now allow those not in a party to progress when you speak to the NPCs. It's dangerous to go alone, but you got this. Thanks for adding that little cute note. We're getting close to the end here. You no longer need to meet the requirements in order to teleport to the entrance of City Finishade when using the dungeon guide. Collapsing a group in your friends list now only requires a single click instead of a double click, so another improvement, fewer clicks. In line with our rename change to Fragra, we've also renamed the G25 Sworn from Luminous Cross-Hilt Sword to the Answerer. A little bit more accurate. Last on our list, combo card slot change coupons have been modified to allow them to be destroyed via the trash can. I know that the trash can was being stubborn before, but it's now resolved. So, we've got all of our Fantasy Life changes. You already know we've got various bug fixes that are along the line too, and some changes as well. So, I'm gonna let this hang out for a second while we admire it. I think that this is great. We've had quite a few interesting bug fixes this time around. Let me see. Let me pick out some notable ones.
My favorite is, for those that have been asking, shopkeeping Militians of Dunbarton and elsewhere. You'll once again be able to check the set price of your wares when reviewing your merchandise. Belfast merchants, where you be?
That was not the tone I read it in.
Well, I'd like to see that Belfast marketplace populated again. I miss those days.
We've also got some
Shaking my
interesting
old
fixes. We've got some fixes for the doll bag storage chests that
Absolutely.
we're not storing items
I know that was
properly.
a highly requested one.
Yeah, that one was very highly asked for.
We also made improvements to the newly added Pet Parade action, so it'll allow it to perform better under higher latencies.
This is something we also got a lot of feedback for.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you to our militians who provided all of that feedback. It's very helpful to us. And of course, we've had some previous changes too, so some changes during our 320 maintenance, featuring a special localization note.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to take this?
Sure. So, the localization team has wanted to correct Faragara for several years now, relocalizing it to its proper mythological name, Ragnarok, which in Gaelic translates to the Answer. After all, just as one would never expect to see Excalibur rendered otherwise in a game based on Arthurian legend, Ragnarok ought to hold similar status when one discusses the tale of Ireland. With the recent updates to the seal Ragnarok skill, we've finally had the opportunity to make the change to this odd artifact of legacy localization. The Mabinogi team hopes that this small yet meaningful change will help foster a deeper connection with the Celtic lore that serves as the inspiration for so many characters, places, and events within the world of Erin.
Oh, thank you to our localization team. We've got wonderful GMs that are always really happy to make all of the changes they can, so this is one of them. Very happy. And of course, various bug fixes that have been fixed earlier in the month. Also, I think I need to double check the dates on those. Anyway, you get the point. Alas, ending it off with him. Now, that's not the only thing we wanted to show. We've also got some other goodies that we want to show during this stream too. So,
absolutely.
We've made it to the end of our update notes for Renovation Season 7. Elebon, should we get into our event?
Let's do it!
Ooh, I'm excited.
Gotta find that post now.
I know, right? I'm like, click on the right tab. Don't click on the wrong one.
And...
as with many of our updates, we are always going to bring back events, right? So, we have a returning event for the third time this time. Coming around is the Dragon Master event. We have Dragon Master Season 3. I'm very excited for this. I have heard the stories of the original Dragon Master events, and so we're bringing it back. Mei-Ling is back once more and needs your help to craft the dragon. Brave Ulad's dungeons and shadow missions to collect the items needed for the dragon, or log in to make this majestic pet your own. We're going to go ahead and take a look at some of these. Oh my! Don't look at them. Don't look at the dragman.
As an old friend once told me, you can never have enough dragons.
What a strange thing to say. However, I like it. We've got some interesting rewards this time around, so we'll briefly go through some of the details. Moving on down, we have the quest guide Return of the Dragon Clan. Talk to Mei-Ling in Dunby Town Square to enter and register a main character. You can only one register per account. Character must be above the level 1000, and when completing, you will obtain the following. Moving on down to some of our details. Crafting a martial blue dragon's horn. During the event, you can gather materials for Mei-Ling in order to craft this big, beautiful boy. You can only craft one martial blue dragon's horn during the event period, so let's make it count.
But you can also obtain a blue martial dragon's horn as a reward from the attendance scroll event as well.
You're getting ahead of me.
My bad.
No, you're right here. I'm excited.
So what's better than one? Two martial blue dragons.
Yes, there are indeed some other notes here. So, of course, all details will be released for this event post today, also at 5 PM PDT. So keep an eye out for it. Let's go ahead and let's keep scrolling through. Let's look at some of the rewards. Ooh, I'm excited. Of course, the star of our show. We will also have the chance to collect from the following areas.
We'll get to run in those dungeons, Militians.
It's a great time too. Pop open that party recruitment and TP straight to it.
Absolutely. Or if you prefer, you know, the shadow missions.
True. Shadow missions are usually pretty quick and easy to do. Scrolling on down, we've got some details on how to feed your dragon event. After logging in during week 4 of the event, on Thursday, May 29th, you will receive the event quest, Foods That Dragons Enjoy. Talk to Mei Ling to start the quest and help her feed her dragon by delivering food. You will be able to receive the following second title coupon. Ponder the Orb.
The blue orb of mystifying aura.
We've also got some details for the attendance scroll. Scrolling on down, we've got, on day 1,
a brand new bag.
Ooh, I know some Militians that are going to be very excited for these.
I'm like checking the chat, like, bag, bag, bag.
There are a maximum of 28 total rewards to collect during the event period, so you'll really want to make sure you're logging in for these. Starting very strong on day 1, we've got the Blue Dragon Bag coupon. This is a very big, beautiful bag.
It does look I do see the blue dragon resemblance in the backpack.
Do you see the face?
I do. The nostrils, the eyes, the whiskers, and the antennas.
We've got some other new items along the way too. Day 4, we've got the royal pouch that can be applied to the blue dragon bag.
Mm-hmm.
It will add 1 extra row at the bottom of the bag for optimal space. Scrolling on down. On day 15, we have very exciting brand new items. We have the twin bun wig and single bun wig. These are very interesting hair pieces. So they're not quite wigs as far as I know. They are closer towards hair accessories.
I think that's what we went with. Can't wait to show them off.
Very excited to be showing off a brand new style. I'm very excited too. I cannot wait to have some cute little space buns on Arcee. Alright, let's keep scrolling. Day 21 features the Blue Dragon Whistle, as you know. And tons and tons and tons of plentiful useful items throughout the end of the event as well, all the way up to day 28. So, we hope all of our Militians really enjoy these items.
For those asking, the bag is not a shop bag, it is an actual inventory bag, so you can have it right next to your free run crossover bag.
Thank you for mentioning that. I love it. I'm very excited. Lots of very interesting items from this event that I'm very looking forward to. Alright, Elebon, let's say we move along. I didn't realize we were so behind on time.
I think we're doing pretty good with the time.
I'm sweating. Of course, alongside our event, we also have a brand new sale starting soon. Are you ready for this?
Of course, give me 1 second.
This is gonna be so exciting. Let me know when you're ready.
I was trying to figure out where the other two were in game real quick.
The other two?
Alright. Oh, let's see if they like it.
For our upcoming sale, starting this Thursday, we have the Morpho Dreamwood box. This is a wonderful butterfly-themed box that we hope you'll enjoy.
I know a lot of Militians were looking forward to this one too.
This is such a stunning box with such stunning items. Let's go ahead and scroll through it really quickly. I know that Newlin and Cuckoo cannot wait to show it off in game. Complete your transformation of spring or summer fashion this year and be one with the butterflies with the Morpho Dreamwood outfits. Alternatively, enchant spells with the Morpho Dreamwood spellbook or become a protector of the forest with any of the new Morpho Dreamwood weapon scrolls. A box truly one with nature. Scrolling on down, we've got 2 sets of special outfits. We have the spring set and the summer set.
I don't know, I'm kind of a fan of the spring over the summer, but that's just my taste.
I think the spring set is wonderful. The details on it are truly lovely. The idle animations are also so cute. We will be showing these off in-game too. But let's keep scrolling. We've got the full outfits and accessories. So here are the male set. We've got a spring on the left and summer on the right.
Mm-hmm.
And for the female, we also have some halos being added. We have the Morpho Dreamwood Halo and Pure Morpho Dreamwood Halo. These are quite cute too, and their little particle effects are so nice. She was a fairy. We also have cute accessories joining us this time. We have the butterfly and earrings. And of course...
I just now noticed that we named it the Butterfly.
I think we can blame GM Runic for that one.
Either that or Anaphora. One of those two is in trouble.
It wouldn't be a Morpho Butterfly box without some wings. So we've got a couple different sets. We have the Special Morpho Dreamwoods Enchantable. We have Elegant, Virtuitous, Brilliant, and Radiant. All lined up in an order. They're so cute. They're a little bit translucent too, so that's why the black is peeking in.
But it still looks good as is.
And of course, we've got some titles. Oh, I really like the way you formatted these. Of our titles, we have Dreamwood Blossom, Special Dreamwood Blossom, Dreamwood Butterfly, and Special Dreamwood Butterfly. Last but not least on our list, we've got various weapons and appearance changes. So we've got the spellbook we talked about in the opening blurb, the spellbook appearance scroll as well, the longbow appearance scroll, the Morpho Dreamwood sword with the cutest idle animation, the two-handed appearance sword scroll for all of our big sword lovers.
There's dozens of them. Dozens.
We've also got the ribbon staff and normal staff. You may remember this idle animation. One of my favorites personally. Chef's kiss. And that will just about do it for the Morpho Dreamwood box. So many beautiful items. I already know that Cuckoo has styled them, so why don't we hop in game and show them off?
Yep, you know what, I'll just go straight into screenshot mode and...
I need to show off your perspective because I'm not there.
Yep, go for it.
Alright, sick. Here we go. We've got Elebon's screen up.
Of course, Cuckoo on the left is wearing the male, and our wonderful Mulin is on the right with the female.
I love the way they style these. Thank you to our GMs also for being so creative, so decorative with the outfits, and perfect models. That's also my favorite time to give them their little shout out. We also have Cuckoo showing off the walking animation for the sword appearance scroll, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
They're so stunning. I love them. I love our GM team. And I think with that, we can probably start our giveaway for today.
Absolutely.
Our giveaway will be featuring 20 total winners for 11 Morpho Dreamwood boxes each. So, let me pull up Moobot.
Ooh.
For any of our viewers that are viewing from YouTube, from Steam, from Facebook, please head on over to our Twitch channel. That way we can include you in our Twitch giveaway. Alright, chat. I need a keyword, and I don't want to see a single cilantro in it.
I was seeing a lot of You just made it worse.
Stop. Only giants? Oh no.
I'm seeing some good ones, but yeah, butterfly actually sounds good.
Butterfly? Oh, butterfly, spelled like I?
We better make it simple.
I'd say butterfly. Morpho would be cute, but butterfly is easy. Okay. Butterfly. Let me show my screen, my move on. And how about you? Why is that my vocal stem lately? We are going to let this giveaway run for a little while we talk about some more of our fun stuff that we've got going on.
Absolutely.
Elebon. You already know what I'm going to say.
Oh, which one are we going to talk about first? Is the real question.
I was going to talk about the one that was already released. Let me make sure I have my notes for it. Oh, actually, you know what? We can go in order. So, there are some volitions that noticed we put out an announcement in Discord recently regarding a certain panda box. There were some volitions that were very vocal with us and let us know that the first time we ran this SMS campaign, this text message campaign, they weren't aware or there were some issues along the way. We decided to bring back the SMS campaign for a rerun. So, oh gosh, I need the details on that. We currently have a SMS campaign for our very panda gift box, I believe it's called, running. If you have not yet already signed up to receive text messages from the Mabinogi team, please do. We encourage you to sign up. That way there will be other exclusive goodies in the future that will come your way. I'm scrolling to find my message.
No worries.
There we go. You can text a special number. I wonder... Let me just go ahead and put this on the screen too. Let me pull it up. After I send it to myself, Elebon pad.
Did we get the QR code for it?
Yes, let me pull it up too.
But, you know, we do realize that, you know, a lot of folks did not get the panda box as they had hoped, so we wanted to do another rerun to give you that opportunity. So we hope that this second run will allow everyone who is eligible and can to get the box.
Here we go. Here are some details. And a wonderful QR code. So time is running out for this. If you are interested in the Very Panda gift box, please make sure to sign up within that time. I did get a lot of questions from Militians who missed the first one but did sign up. If you signed up after the very first run of this concluded, but you were still signed up, then you are good to go. If you signed up and canceled it, you might want to consider re-signing up in time to receive this panda box. There are some wonderful items included, such as the comfy panda chair, a fluffy panda fur hat, and panda novelty camera. So some of which are not shown. The chair is not shown, but it's wonderful. Let's see. We've got some other fun happening.
See here.
Elebon, do you know what I'm going to say next? Happens to do with a certain 1,000 number of something.
We've only hit 1,000?
A certain 1,000.
But, you know, it is a wonderful treat that for those that are curious, we have recently reached 20,000 Discord users. Quite the milestone, I must say.
Boom.
And it is all thanks to all of you who have joined us over these past several years. And what better way to celebrate than with a giveaway? Another giveaway, that is.
Giveaways on top of giveaways.
For this particular giveaway will be Discord only, so you will need to join our Discord. The Discord giveaway will be running as soon as this stream is over.
Yes.
And the stream. Sorry, here. I'm actually.
I got the details up. I got you.
Go for it, because I'm starting to get pings that I don't need.
There's been
pings.
so much going on. In order to celebrate 20,000, we will be picking out 20 random members who react to a reaction on our bot following the conclusion of this stream. So, if you are not already in our Discord, we highly encourage you to join. There are so many plethora of items that we're going to be giving away, but here are some of the details. So, after we pull 20 total winners, Elebon and I tomorrow on Discord are going to stream the Wheel of Names, where we spin for all the 20 winners and we decide what they get. There are a couple rules, such as any fresh new Discord account will not be considered and not eligible for the giveaway. Winners can only be selected once. Winners cannot have any active bans or sanctions. If you've been previously banned or muted, that's okay. We still want you to participate. And most importantly, you must be a member of the Mobby Discord prior to the start of the giveaway. I will check. We will start this right after stream.
You've got about 15 minutes to get into that Discord.
Oh, I'm very excited. This is going to be really fun. Let's show off some of the prize items.
Oh.
We've got quite a few to pick from. Or not to pick from, rather. But to spin on. Or pick if you happen to land on our free pick spot. I think out of this list, Flashy Deadbee right at the top is so clutch.
A lot of players are looking forward to that one.
There was a lot of speculation this morning too. When we walked into work today, Mobby team was like, what color is the Deadbee gonna be? I don't know yet. Maybe we can decide that together. We will be letting that giveaway run for 24 hours after stream is concluded. Hopefully I repeated myself enough. Alright. I think that's just enough for that. Is there anything I'm missing?
We should give another reminder about another survey about a survey that's going on right now. For those that have noticed, when you close Mabinogi, there has been a new survey screen that has popped up afterwards. We are currently running this survey for 2 weeks, from May 1st to May 15th. We'd love it if you would take this wonderful survey, containing a wonderful set of questions to kind of poke your brains a little bit of what you might want in Mabinogi in the future. Of course, we're not asking to do it for free. We are giving you a small set of prizes for doing so. A rebirth potion and 20 pawn, which will be delivered to your highest level character after the promotion or survey period is over. So if you haven't already, be sure to submit a survey for us and give us some of your thoughts.
This is a survey that will tailor to your experience, so if you happen to answer a certain way, it may react to your answer in a certain way. We do encourage that you take it and that you are fully honest in your answers. That way, we know how to improve. So, with that being said, thank you already to all of the Militians that do so much and provide your feedback to us. We always constantly are checking the feedback in Discord, across our community platforms, across even Reddit, everywhere. We're taking a look everywhere. So, let's go ahead and build a better Mabinogi together. That feels so final. We still have to give away, or end our giveaway for today's Morpho boxes.
Absolutely.
Let's go ahead and start to wrap those up, shall we? I've let that run for quite a while.
Well, we had to make sure everyone who wanted to get themselves entered.
I'm going to give you 1 more minute to enter. For any of our viewers, please head on over to Twitch to join our MoveBot giveaway. Typing #butterfly in chat will enter you. Only need to enter it once and you are good to go.
In the meantime, I will start looking to see who we should scare.
Scare? Who we're hosting? Yeah, rating?
Absolutely. Looking at the list right now. Suddenly I'm just like seeing the list shrink.
No, you better. There is 1.5 more announcements I want to shout out at the end of our stream too. But we'll conclude our giveaway now.
Absolutely.
I'm going to go ahead and close it. Congratulations to our winners, whomever they may be.
Who's going to win it?
One last person that got in. Alright, let me hide my screen while I pull these winners. Please understand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, let's go ahead and start with our first 10 winners. Our winners for our 11 Morpho Dream Boxes are Saksoba. I'm going to go ahead and announce these in chat.
Oop, don't forget to show the
I'll show it at the end.
Alright.
That way I can make sure it's all PG-13. We also have Yuechia, Kaisa 888, Faye Kirie, Momizi XP. OMG, no space bars.
Okay, that one's a good one.
IGN Chibril. Nadalius 117. Kirby Chow 189. And Mewtwo for our first 10 winners. Let me go ahead and pull 10 more.
Congrats to our first 10. Seeing plenty of new names in here.
8, 9, 10. Thank you everybody for counting with RC. Our next 10 winners are Archangel 014. Ooh, I don't want to mispronounce this. Avatusel? Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. We have...
Saying it better than what I normally pronounce these.
Dear Angels 3. Torimatsu 92. XL Waffles. K Junpei. Ooh, it's Doc. It's Junos. Not the cabbage. And our 20th winner is Mofuwarium. Congratulations to all 20 of our winners!
Congrats to all of them!
If your name was called in chat or verbally by RC, please DM me here, winners. Please DM the official Mobinogi Twitch channel. You can also DM us on Discord if that's easier for you. You can reach out to CM, RC, or Elebon. We're right at the top of the Mobi Discord. And if you're not in the Discord, what are you doing?
You better hurry and join.
Woo! So many winners!
But let's you should probably show the Moobot just to prove that it wasn't rigged.
Just to prove that I pulled them. They are here, all 20 of our winners. Speaking of winners, y'all, we have been mailing our butts off. Mailing all of our prizes, all of our everything from the past couple of giveaways. So, if you have not received anything from a previous giveaway, please let us know. But I think that will do it for today's giveaway.
Ooh.
Really quick, before we end stream, I've got 1.5 more announcements for upcoming content.
Ooh.
For anybody that was in our Discord, you already know, we've started our Discord spring cleaning. So we are yassifying our Discord a little bit. We're beautifying it, making it look a little bit better. We welcome your feedback 100% in it. We would love your thoughts and your feedback. And as part of our Discord adventures, we are also planning a brand new, how do I say this? Kind of like a brand new activation where we are going to be better advertising how Nexon can support player van events. So please keep an eye out in the next week or so for brand new news about how we can better help you with your in-game events. If you have any questions after the posts are revealed, please let me know and I would be so happy to answer them. That's number one. Number two, one of my mods reminded me that last month we talked about a possible art contest coming up I'm still thinking about it, so for all of our artists, please keep an eye out. We will be planning a big honker of an art contest coming up pretty soon. So, we hope you participate and enjoy. If art's not your thing, we have tons of other contests always that we hope to see you joining us with. And I think, Elebon, I think that's finally everything.
I think so too.
Whew.
But I think the only thing left is to raid a channel.
Yes, do you have one in mind?
I'm looking through the list, and how about... Are you a fan of fruit?
Fruit. I love fruit.
How about we raid Appleshoe?
Appleshoe! We actually, speaking of our community events, CM Elebon and I joined Appleshoe recently for a fashion contest they had last Thursday. So very happy to be sending them the love. Go ahead and start that raid and we will see everybody there. Thank you to all of our militians that joined us this month for another update for Mabinogi. We hope to see you again soon.
Bye everyone.
Goodbye everyone. We'll see you soon.